In U.S. news, facing criticism on his desire to acquire Greenland, late this afternoon, President Donald Trump said that he has a, quote, framework of a future deal to own the island territory, but it's not with a country that controls Greenland. At a speech in Davos today, he upped the ante on the desire for Greenland, attacked allies, and said when the U.S. does well, so does Europe. But now the EU is halting the trade agreement. NBC's Gary Grumbach has details from Washington.
Now they all think I'm doing the right thing.
After a fiery speech to world leaders rattled over President Trump's push for Greenland, the president says he and the NATO chief have a framework of a security deal.
We have a concept of a deal. I think it's going to be a very good deal for the United States, also for them. And we're going to work together on something having to do with the Arctic as a whole, but also Greenland.
And says he won't use force to get it.
We probably won't get anything unless I decide to use excessive strength and force, but I won't do that.
Greenland has been a territory of Denmark for more than 300 years. But the U.S. did occupy the island in World War II, when Germany invaded Denmark. After the war, the U.S. military stayed, but control went back to Denmark. The Arctic island is rich in natural resources and key to shipping channels to the Arctic.
It's the United States alone that can protect this giant mass of land.
Trump attacking world leaders and allies during his remarks.
I want to see Europe go good, but it's not heading in the right direction.
Now leaders pushing back.
We're going to keep our cool in this and find a way to work together with our American friends where we're not going to be blackmailed.
Today, the European Union stopping work on the trade deal it struck with the U.S. last summer, saying given the escalating tariff threats, it has no choice. The chairman of the EU International Trade Committee says sovereignty and integrity is at stake. Business as usual is impossible. California governor and potential 2028 presidential candidate Gavin Newsom was in the audience and says Trump's tough talk is having real consequences.
I'm sitting here in panels, and a lot of the biggest business leaders and investors are talking about de-risking from the United States.
This afternoon, President Trump posted on social media that he will not impose the tariffs he threatened to place on several EU countries on February 1st. But it's important to note this post is based on a conversation with NATO's leader, not with Denmark's, which controls the Arctic island. Gary Grumbach, NBC News, Washington.